Yeah, my assumption is that they didn't finish a round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. I'd be really upset if I was Nemesis. That round was.
Yeah, they were playing well.
Nemesis round.
So set nade from Zik. Yeah, Verb with the early kill on Lewis. They definitely seem to try something different this time, and
It worked before.
it was.
Awakening with 2 kills on the A side.
Absolutely.
We have Everest taking fire at A boxes here. Let's see if he can get out now. XLZ puts him down from A wall. Yamato over here working Zik, over here working A alley. He's going to try to trade that half wall XLZ player. I'm sure he's called a pause on his best player. Gets tipsy. That's not that player that was gunning down Everest from that A box. Verb's going to take down Broa on the other side of the map. Zik in a 1v3 right here as he tries to get out of A.
Absolutely. They know where he is, so it's going to be a difficult one, and no one
it's going
takes
to
him
be
out.
tough. No smoke. Nilla locking it down on that long range, and then you need that short range link player to really help out. So I don't think Zik had a lot of options.
No, absolutely not.
So Ver picking up a 2K on that one.
Yes.
Quite a difference from that opening round that we saw in that server crash.
Yep, absolutely.
You don't need to go. If you want to make the mic now, but if you go start shooting screen, there's no mic.
No, I'm just talking like when if like I want to eat something.
Yeah, I want to eat something. Yeah.
Okay, you're good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Oh,
Axis eliminated. Allies win. Allies eliminated. Axis win. Allies eliminated. Axis wins. Allies eliminated. Axis win. Explosives planted! Axis eliminated. Allies win. Axis eliminated. Allies win. Explosives planted! Axis eliminated. Allies win.
So we are back. Sorry I had to take a little break. We needed some food. Played, what, 5 or 6 hours straight? So,
And you can't just live off Red Bulls, can
no.
you, Jeremy?
No, not anymore. Not at my age. You certainly will die. Well, 4-4. It looks like Nemesis are getting back into it. They struggled initially, but I think they're starting to get their footing back.
They did. I was watching a couple rounds. XLZ 44ing on A has been very strong for Awakening. It looks like Nemesis has kind of shied away from that A and really been putting a lot of emphasis on taking that mid roof to get away from that threat. And frankly, we're in a 3v2 right now because XLZ's dead, and they're starting to swing towards that B bomb side over here. So I do think that Nemesis has adapted fairly quickly, a lot quicker than a lot of teams would, to XLZ's star plays on the A side. There you go, Louis with that little lurk. Verb will be spotted top jungle. Oh, he's going to recycle up to top mid. He hears that bomb going down. Verb doesn't have too many options here. Take that close fight. Oh, Lewis is going to blast him with that top.
Ooh, just hold down, shoot. Yeah, I thought he was gonna. I thought he was gonna catch Lewis climbing, but no such luck. Good round out of Lewis there, especially if you can put some pressure on their back mid and get in behind their lines. It makes defense very difficult.
Oh, especially on a map like Matmata, a couple different lanes that you can just really change the entire round with.
Absolutely.
Neo's taking peeks. I don't see Nemesis pushing up East too much. It's really let Neo kind of get on this jungle roof. He's made a couple plays from up there. Let's see. Smoked off. Nemesis is really diving sight.
Yes.
Explosives planted!
Ooh, Lewis got caught in the back lines.
Yeah, it's really feast or famine.
Yes.
When you're playing that role, right? You're either getting that 3K or you're getting your first one down.
Yep, absolutely. Ooh, XLZ almost going down, but just survives.
Well, it should nade him off the top MG.
Yep.
There you go. It's going to put it in a little 4v2 situation. Tipsy's going to even it down to a 3v2. There we go. 1v2. Nilla's honed in on that A alley. He really thinks that guy's A alley, and he is. 6 peeking. He gets the first one.
What a shot.
Sees the second one come off the bomb. He knows he can pull back. Let's see. XLZ's holding it.
Yep.
Let's see if he knows it.
Big balls. Nope, Zik is not peeking.
Didn't bite and just gets a tag out of it.
Tag. Oh, that's got to be so frustrating.
Oh, wow.
XLZ just holding it. Some experience out of Mike there.
Absolutely. I do think XLZ, we've talked about that prior to the match. He's been that X factor. Sitting at 11-6, #1 frags on his team just really help and shut down that A-bomb site for Nemesis, and they're just throwing men at him.
Absolutely. Yeah, at the start of everybody coming back, this map was played, you just dive A every round. And now teams have started to slow it down, work some different things, and I think that just comes with more people understanding nades and timings. But XLZ going down early might open up this A bomb site. Yep, and bomb's already down.
I'm interested to see if Awakening can have success with XLZ down and out, and them having that bomb down in that forward positioning. It looks like Nilla's flanking from east. He's going to pick up Yamada. Scope down. Lewis pushing through smoke like he likes to do. Trading 1-1. Barry's going to trade that kill with Verb. We're 3-2. Everest should be able to hold this approach. They picked up on him. It's going to kind of neuter him a little bit. Are they just going to bypass him, or are they going to send a guy after him? Mila taps the bomb. Barry's going to take him
Axis
down. Round
eliminated.
over. Great round from Barry.
Allies win.
3K at that Mouth of A alley.
Bait him in with the bolt and then get taken out.
Nemesis seems fine to get that bomb down and just bludgeon them on
Absolutely.
A site. We got a little tech right here. Tech timeout.
But close half. If you're Nemesis, you're probably not extremely happy with this. You probably want a few more rounds. But if they can get this next round, 7-5 is a definitely workable half. Especially with Yamato on the scope. He gets a lot of control east, and he can really make a difference.
Yeah, it is, and I know Zik's probably kicking himself over that 1v1 he lost to XLZ to Mike there on that tag. Wishing he could play that different. You could be looking at a possible, going into the half with an 8-4 scenario, but they're going to have to settle for 7-5. If I know Zik, and if he's not banging his desk right now, he's talking to his guys.
Yep.
Right? He's saying, hey, here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that A, bomb site control, they're retaking effectively, and they're retaking, let's play our post plants a little bit better. So,
Absolutely. Yeah, very smart. Because, this is a huge round for them.
big round. I think that this is either going to carry that momentum into the half, or this might be that nail in the coffin for him. So let's see how Awakening reacts too. If you're Awakening, are you changing anything up?
I'm not. Yeah, it's gotten you here. There's playing the retake on a team that's just diving you away is the play. Because it's so risky to try to take the site. You might start catching nades. You'll be down 2 or 3 people before the round really even gets to develop. So I think you gotta play the retake, get as much east presence as you can, and hold that play.
You want to say something on the mic?
You streaming?
Yeah. Got 1,000 people watching. Say something. One of them kids had a bigger head than I did.
Yeah, which is impressive. It is impressive. All right, we're back. Last round. Ooh, Everest with a quick 2K. Ooh, Everest getting a little too frisky.
I'm looking back.
Explosives
Granted,
planted!
we were hosting some friends during that one, but 3-1. This is that round that Nemesis really needed, right here. I don't think Tipsy's going to be able to pull it off. He's playing passive. Looks like he got a kill earlier, but it was just a little trade kill. Not enough to get his team the round, unfortunately.
Axis eliminated.
Nemesis is going to close it out. Lewis
Allies
has really
win.
been strong. He
Absolutely.
stepped up 11 and 8. And him and Everest, 2 atypical players, right? You expect Zik to frag out with the scope. You expect Broa to really gain frags, right? Broa's probably that solid star on Nemesis. Lewis being new to the game, and Everest being new to the game, you don't necessarily think that they're going to be at the top of the scoreboard, but they are. So XLZ still holding the top for Awakening here. Tipsy dragging up on the bottom. Let's see if he can improve, get some nade kills.
Absolutely. Yep, this is a back ladder set nade that he killed us with.
A lot of scopes are doing that now.
early.
He's not going to get that frag east. He's going to be able to run away. Seems like same strategy for both teams. Let's dive plant.
Ooh. Lewis dives. A lot of tags. That's got to be frustrating for Verb.
Now we're back to that east down fight, that little scramble fight that you see on Matt Mata so often. Rarely works. Rarely works. There's a lot of things that shut that down, right? You have your spawn tank player, you have your spawn roof player, you have your spawn stairs player. You can pick one of those 3 angles and almost certainly shut that down once that A push fails. So Nilla's last alive. Just going to be looking for some easy frags here, see if anybody's overcommitting. Doesn't see any. Sees a little head pop up. Let's see if COD 2X works or doesn't. There you go.
Yeah, and this is where Zik is telling them, don't overpeak, control the spots you have. He thinks someone's coming behind him, and he's absolutely right. He must have heard Zik hop up there. But Zik playing it smart. I don't think he's going to expect Nilla to just not move, but unfortunately Nilla does have to move.
Zig's playing it really smart, just prone right there. He says, hey guys, we can do what we want at this point.
Yep.
Oh!
Yep.
Not so smart on second look.
Caster's curse.
Yeah, not so smart. Peeked up, just really caught a bad timing on Nilla. Nilla hears him too. Drops
eliminated.
him. Nice shot from Bro, I assume. Let's rewatch this.
Ooh.
That's a must-hit shot. He kills Broa there. You have Lewis out low east. Who knows what that round turns into?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that could have gotten dicey real quick, but good team play by Nemesis. They got info. They didn't give up too much of the map, because that's the other thing in a situation like that is you don't want to give them free space, but you don't want to die for nothing.
There's a little line between over-peaking, peeking too much, and grabbing info.
Yep.
And the tough thing about games like this, and you're just going to see Awakening just come in that A force and just stomp. 2v4 left. Lewis is going to make that last-ditch effort to push through smoke. He is going to get that bomb planter, but he's going to get immediately traded out. We have a 3v1 over here. Broa sees him top. We know those 2 other guys are on A-bomb site there. Should just capture that round pretty easily. Let's see if Broa can grab a kill. Maybe start snowballing something to get this round. Highly unlikely, though.
Absolutely, yeah. That was a good start from Awakening. Completely different setup from Nemesis with Everest with a bolt. Can't really spam the smoke like XLZ was. So, as Broa slowly works his way.
I've noticed that there's just some rounds on Matt Mata, regardless of what level you're playing at, that just immediately, 3 kills from the ally side, whether it's a double ladder nade, whether it's an A nade right there, and that's round. You just kind of have to chalk that up. Okay, guys, let's go at him next round. You see that. You see that all the time. So.
I see set right there, but Mike balls out rush. The nades weren't great, and he's essentially got the site for free. He does make Tipsy plant.
They're really both doing that same thing. Hey, we're just gonna get the bomb down, and we're gonna force him to retake, and that retake's gonna be dirty, and it's gonna be bludgeonous, and we are gonna fight through it, and hopefully we're gonna come out with the W at the end of the day.
Absolutely, yeah. It's really interesting. I mean, one of the shutdowns for that is to pressure A, peek out A. But it being the first match of LAN, maybe there's some nerves, maybe playing a little bit more cautious than you normally would online. And that they really either got to get a nade to slow that down or something, because Mike can't have the site like that for free.
Yep. Or they have to either really choose, you're gonna cross A, you're gonna play retake on A. What are you doing?
Yep.
Right? 3v2, we see a little tap on the bomb right here. Nilla's gonna put down Everest, no problem. Remove that threat, round over. And Nemesis took way too much time on that.
Lewis gets the kill, but it's with a second left. That was a nice shot.
Nilla's really good at these little, I almost call them like little panel shots, right? Where there's just like a little panel of somebody showing, and super quick reaction since he's, sub 27 and still has some neurons firing.
True. Absolutely, yeah. Those are... Mine are dead, so...
long extinguished over here.
Absolutely.
So, let's
Yep.
see. Nemesis is kind of changing it up. They say, hey, we're going to fight for it. We're tired of giving it up. Barry's going to give it up on mid-root. Really unlucky timing on that prone.
Ooh.
Everest whiffing a shot. You can't whiff that this close with this round this close. And Ferb is just going to get a massive 3K on A site. And Bro is picking up the last.
Eliminated.
You know, that round, Ferb doesn't kill 2 there. He kills 1 if Everest hits that. Boom.
Died.
Everest missed. Kill. Bam. Right there. I
Absolutely.
can't. Sometimes it's the little things, and that was one of the little things right there. I know Everest is probably kicking himself hard right now.
Absolutely, and the tough part for Barry is he was mid-prone animation, so the shotgun sort of goes away.
It goes to the
It goes
side,
to the
yeah.
side, so that's just a timing thing. But that was a good little change of pace. They hadn't sent someone up top mid like that quick, so that was nice. XLZ catching a nade from Barry. Barry certainly known for his nades.
Nice bounce back. Really locking in nades. Bro is going to do some early aggression. Take down Tipsy. Neo's going to take down that scope right here. It looks like they've really leaned. Looks like Nemesis has really leaned a little bit more resources into that A site. Everest is going to pull off site. I don't know whether that's, hey, I don't feel comfortable on A site after last round. I'm getting pressured too hard. Lewis is going to pick up Nilla. Scope down. That's always, whenever you're on defense and you get that scope down, your shoulders lift just a little bit, because you say, okay, I can take a little bit more peaks now.
I'm safe being on the roofs.
Yeah, yeah. We got Ferb. He does have good positioning. You know, Nemesis is pretty set up for the retake. Neo's been spotted. He's pushed off position. What do you think? What do you think Verb is telling Neo right now? Go out east, see if you get anything. I'll see if I get anything A.
Yeah.
Then we'll build on it right here.
Yeah, that was an info play. Unfortunately,
Bro.
Verb just gets a tag, so now he's got all eyes on him, alone. Oof.
And I would expect Nemesis to play this fundamentally, right?
Yep.
Let's wait till that bomb's planted. Let's not overextend. We're not giving him that 2v1. We're killing him with 3 alive. Let's see, that should activate your jungle guy. Yep. Get him off plant. Barry's here to
Barry
clean up.
close.
There we go.
Absolutely. Oh,
Barry-
it's actually Everest hit the
Everest
shot.
hit something. Okay,
Nice.
good, good. Maybe we can rebuild some of that lost confidence
Yep.
that we saw on A side after that whiff.
Quick little
He-
scoreboard check. Louis popping off at 18 and 11.
Louis doing great. Louis is a land player,
He is,
right?
he is.
He's been to lands. He's been in finals before. Really a land player. He knows what it takes to be successful on this stage.
Ooh, Tipsy catching another early Barry nade.
Ooh,
Roa just
down
balls
with the
out.
Tommy. I don't know if I like it or hate it.
yeah. If it works, I like it.
He gets this kill, I like it. His teammates are just getting dogged on A while he's tied up in a fight. Lewis right here with the 44.
Oh, and he
Did he get a
lost the
couple?
fight
He
to XLZ.
2-2. In the meantime, bro, his push did work. He did take out Neo around that dome truck area.
Explosives planted.
Mike does finally get the bomb down, though. That's, I mean, if you've seen how Lewis plays, you got to expect him, you got to be holding the smoke. You got to know he's coming through like a wrecking ball.
His goal is just going to be to take out 2. If he's taken out 2, he's done his job. The rest is going to be on the rest of the team. That's how we always played.
Absolutely.
So XLZ, pretty good positioning. This is a 2v2, so this is still winnable by each side. He's going to kind of gamble on the wrong side. I think he needs to recognize that that timing is already up for that long flank. Missing a shot, got to hit those. At this point, boys, we need to hit every shot we can. It's going to become painful down the road. Bro is going to blast him down. Nilla has one last attempt, and that's to loop all the way around. He has to do it with noise so they do know he's coming. Oh, takes out with the thigh shot.
Oh, that's literally the opposite
Nilla
of the
saving
XLZ
the
cut.
day
Absolutely.
right there.
Allies win.
I can't help but think Nemesis sold that.
They absolutely
You
did.
heard where he's coming from. You're screaming, get in front of me, get in front
Yeah,
of me,
just
get
body
in front
block
of
it.
me. We're going to see a timeout after
Yeah,
this.
that's smart.
That was a huge momentum killer. I do think Nemesis threw that round. We needed a little bit more comms on that.
Yep.
Broa Mike dead. Was Broa that guy? I wonder. This is going to be a great time to take a little break.
Absolutely. All right, so we got a little tech pause. I think it's a broken mic for Broa. Always on land. So it's been a certainly a back and forth match. Nemesis definitely playing better than I personally probably thought they would. They were sort of a wild card for me, but Lewis showing up, Ever showing up, everybody really playing well. So they're definitely pushing Awakening to the breaking point. But let's see if they can bounce back after that just little bit of mental error there. So see with the quick nade right up mid. Going out early, that's tough. XLZ gets the kill on Barry again, top mid. This Verb not waiting for the smoke to bloom, and unfortunately it costs him his life. Lewis does end up killing XLZ, and Neo goes down. Ooh, back and forth. Ends up in a 2-on-1 with Nil on the bomb site. Oh, is he going to get the peak in time? He is. Perfect timing. Just catches his head as he finishes the old plant animation. And that is round number 10 on the board for Nemesis. So that would be really big for them, coming out with an early win in a tough group. And this is probably their biggest, I would say, direct competition. This is probably the team that, ranked-wise, is closest to them. So it would be an absolutely huge thing for the confidence going into some of the tougher games like Bricked and Check 6. So let's see if they can keep it up. Lewis dodging some nades, but he is gonna get a little bit aggressive. Does take out XOZ. Oh, and Neo walks into his dead nade. That wasn't a vert nade, he just chucked it at the ground. And Neo just sat on it and blew up. So,
you know, I'm really glad I went out there. I walked into Nemesis just full on dogging Awakening, right? First names, Mikey, XLZ, right after clutch rounds, right after kills.
Love to see it.
Who knows if they're in the head? There you go, Lewis, right
and
there.
then Neo just walked into that. That was tough. They do get the round back though. Verb had a great round that round, so we're back to 10-10. I do like the aggression from Lewis there.
22 and 14 from him.
Absolutely.
Quite a showing.
Absolutely, yeah. And catching Mike on that quick run up mid, helping his teammate Barry out because Barry's been having trouble. Ooh, nice shot from Broa with a bolt.
Scope.
Yeah.
Verb, they're still sticking with that strategy, right? They're still pushing that lead. Ooh, through the smoke. You gotta expect it from Lewis at this point. Yep, XLZ's gonna pick it up too. He's gonna pick up two. He's picking Everest and Lewis right there. Barry coming in later. Verb's at wall. We have a 1v3 Barry. They should know Barry's around mid-truck.
Ooh, he does get one.
He got mid-roof, able to pick up on it. Can
He's
he cross
got to know
and
this is a fake plant, though.
Okay, he's going to hear it in a second. That's really going to draw him in like a moth to the flame.
Absolutely. Dodges some bullets. Unfortunately, the Tommy's not a great upgrade over the Shoddy's range.
He's almost out of options. He either needed to push that or go up mid-roof, and I think he chose to go alley. This is probably going to cost him the round right here. He's got to be sweating.
Absolutely, yeah. This is pretty much nothing but long-distance fights with two very short-distance guns. But if he does get Verb here, there is a chance.
Yeah, he throws his shoulder a little too far out. Yep. Look what that looked like on land.
Absolutely.
On land, that hits.
Yeah.
On line, you might have a little bit of a chance.
Yeah, he might have a chance. That was actually really impressive by Awakening because they actually both peaked. So when Barry turned that corner, I bet his eyes popped up to the guy on jungle, and that completely froze him. It gave him no option to take the shot on the guy prone right there.
Yep. In Counter-Strike, we're calling that an up-down. We don't see enough of it in the Call of Duty series, but it's something really effective if you ever want to fight with your teammate. You go high, he goes low, or you go low and he goes high. It's very, very hard to flick that crosshair and get 2 of those kills. So.
Absolutely. Zik there bailing Bro out. Bro whiffed the shot and was going to be in a tough position, but Yamato took Neo's head off. XLZ dies early as well. Tipsy getting up on jungle roof somehow. And I think Barry got a little aggressive at A. So now sort of a turtle play here from the defense. All sort of around the spawn stairs area. Ooh, but they do have somebody pushing mid. I think that is probably Lewis, right?
6 in trouble here. On truck, and Tipsy is going to drop it down to 2v2. You know, Bird, let me say, this was a 5v2. Now it's a 2v1. We do have Nilla. Bomb counts as a person. I'm almost going to say this is a 2v2 here.
Eliminated.
It shouldn't have gotten
Axis
that
win.
close.
It
It shouldn't have gotten
absolutely
that close. We had a little bit of out of positioning mid-roof. We had a little overextension on A that round from Nemesis. I don't like that round was that tough, but I liked it to the fact that they won that round.
Absolutely. That was a huge play by Lewis. But flanking around behind them definitely took all that map control and a lot of the guesswork out of it. But we are to 11-11. Definitely a close one. I do like Everest hitting the question mark. Unfortunately, his 2 teammates decided to catch nades in under 10 seconds. And Awakening just went with the rush plant. They just planted it and said, you know what? Go ahead and retake with 3 people.
Force you to make your plays.
Got a lot of corners to clear, a lot of areas to clear.
It's so inverse, you know. On Nemesis, Everest was playing this spot. On Nemesis, Lewis was playing where Tipsy is. It's almost like they're the same team, just a little bit
Just
of different
flipped.
players.
Yeah, yeah.
Never a good sign when you have 2 players out of the 3 on the retake and 2 of them are prone. That's just, to me, that's never a good sign. You want to be active, you want to be
Axis
moving, you want to be
eliminated.
opening up angles, calling
Allies
stuff for your
win.
teammates. So
Absolutely.
it's no surprise that we go 12-11 with Awakening at match point and Nemesis here trying to fight for OT.
All comes down to this, and yeah, well, let's see if Lewis can maybe get a nade kill here. I liked his A pushes, but here it is. There's an alley. Ooh, XLZ going down early. His aggression gets punished, but Nilla able to trade that. I think that's a net positive for Awakening. As Tipsy just walks through the smoke. Herb catches
Herb
Lewis
catches
through
the lucky
nut.
heady up there.
And this is going to be very tough for Nemesis, especially with Barry with the shotgun on mid.
Barry's got to choose to dive. Oh, he chooses to go around.
Backside.
Bro, gave up mid-roof when he left it. They heard that. We have Barry in a 1v3. Bombs going down. This is going to be a fake.
Axis
We have some-
eliminated.
Ooh, some
Allies
shit
win.
talking.
Ooh, we have some stuff coming back from Everest talking about that round. That server was shut down.
Absolutely. 13-11.